3, 2, and 1.
We're back. First episode at the dorm. Episode 9. We're episode 9 here.
Oh, yeah.
This will be 9, and next week will be 10. Turns out, my roommate never moved in.
Mine did.
So I'm just kicking ass, taking names by myself in here, so we can actually film it normally. This is not how it's going to be set up, but he still could technically move in. So like,
I don't see him doing it.
We are still kind of leaving him his availability. So then eventually, once we kick him out, we're going to have it designed specifically for the podcast and for how we want it. Like, there's no decor or anything, no jerseys up, because I didn't want to put shit up on his side and him bitch. So
he just get the fuck over it, man.
But he's not here, so like we did move a little bit over here so he can go fuck himself. Personally,
we're talking shit about him. We don't even know who he is.
He's a nice kid, but like
you don't know him.
All this hassle to like not be able to, whatever.
Never mind.
But we're starting off with our sports news because there's not much going on, mostly NFL stuff, but there is a little bit of news. Okay, you want to go first?
I would love to go first. Jamar Chase still holding out of camp. We still haven't paid him.
Yeah.
And Chad Johnson has came out and said that Jamar is not going to touch the field until he gets a new contract. I don't think that's true.
Still haven't paid T either. A lot of unpaid guys.
I don't think we're paying T. Just gonna go ahead and say that. T, I hope you stay with us. You're a very good receiver.
I don't disagree.
Been seeing you in been having some pretty good plays in practice, but that's practice. You know, I'm not gonna get him. But we have seen what we can do on the field. Had a touchdown Super Bowl. Actually, had two. But he's holding out. The thing is, it's different from like a lot of other receivers holding out. He still has 2 years left in his deal. It's not like like CeeDee Lamb. That was my next one. He's also holding out. Like CeeDee's not last year of his deal.
That and like, why is he holding out if it's not his contract year? It's weird.
He's still at practice. He just
and I'm sure the 5th year is going to kick in. So he's got this is his 3rd season, going into his 4th season. So he's got 2 years left on his deal. He's his 4th and his 5th year still to go. And you don't usually get paid on your 5th year. You usually get paid on your 4th, and then you use the 5th year just so you can keep him cheap for 1 extra year. So this technically would be when he would get paid, but like holding out of camp, we're pretty close to the season starting.
Yeah, we need to fire on all cylinders.
We'll have to see what happens with your boys.
The Bengals are running the all orange week 1, like that.
They posed for the picks. He posed on Instagram, so we'll see. Surely there's
not too much bad blood there.
Surely it's not as bad.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb's also holding out. The only thing different, CeeDee Lamb's situation is also worse than Jamar. Because I've seen Jerry Jones said it's not urgent.
Did you? I saw
he laughed about it.
James Jones, T.J. Houshmandzadeh, that group over there. We're talking about how in like what's his name? Samuel Ocho.
Emmanuel Ocho.
Samuel Ocho. Emmanuel Ocho was talking about.
Oh, Acho, not Ocho.
It's ACHO, I think. Emmanuel Acho and T.J. Houshmandzadeh were talking about how CeeDee Lamb isn't deserved to be the number 1 paid receiver in the league because he's not the best receiver in the league. He's not the best receiver in the league. I don't understand how we missed the concept of he's just the next to get paid, and then when Jamar gets paid, he'll be number 1. Then whoever's best after that, it's just going to keep building. That's also why we need to
pay Jamar, because we've already waited on Jefferson's price. And now CeeDee Lamb, either him and Jamar, they probably are both going to eclipse Jefferson.
Yeah.
But it's just like, why? Why do we got to wait?
They couldn't grasp the concept. It was just ridiculous to them that CeeDee Lamb was even the highest paid receiver in the league.
Jordan Love, Tua, Burrow, and Trevor.
Is Jordan Love the best quarterback in the league? No,
he's not even.
He wasn't even in our top 10.
No, so he wasn't even honorable mention. He's top 15, sure.
Like,
go crazy.
It's just how it works, and especially the salary cap's getting more and more every year. He could be top
10 after this year, but
more and more every year. Salary cap's gonna keep going up, and it's just his turn to get paid. And it's not like he's a Jordan Love who's not one of the best quarterbacks in the league. CeeDee Lamb is a top 5 receiver in the league, undoubtedly.
He is. I think he's top.
Undoubtedly.
I think him and Jamar 3A, 3B. That's like my take on it.
I think I had them. Jamar was my 5th. I had Devontae over Jamar, but I think they're both top 5. And it's just like they just couldn't even fathom the idea of him getting paid more, because you should be compensated. Just Jefferson should be number 1. You should be compensated 30, because I think Jefferson makes 35. He was like, you should get 34. I was like, he's not going to take 34, idiot. Why would you'd rather lose the guy than pay him 36? Like that's the take. Terrible. It's terrible. Just terrible. And it's because as soon as he gets 36, or if he even wants closer to 40, God forbid, Then it's
they
going
still
to
got to
be
pay Micah Parsons too.
Then Jamar's going to call, hey, 41. Then whoever's the next great receiver going to call. But 42. It's just how it works. I don't know why they're acting like it's just ridiculous. These guys are going to keep going up in money. I think that's the only two big holdouts right now. Then Hassan Reddick still hasn't decided. We don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of backlash on him saying like, bro, like really?
You see what Judon said?
Judon said, "Yeah,
they have no reason to pay me. So, damn straight. Take a note, Hassan Reddick. You have no reason to get paid by the Jets.
Judon's been paid. Hassan Reddick hasn't got that big payday yet.
He got a big payday from the Eagles. It was a solid payday. Wasn't nothing crazy, but he hasn't had like the max contract yet that he's probably expecting. But they're also closer to 30. I think Hassan Reddick's 29 or 30, and then Judon's 31.
Yeah, Judon's 31. He'll probably be 32 sometime this year.
The only real notes I had.
Touch 30.
The notes I had were just a couple starting quarterbacks got named. Bo Nix.
Yeah, Bo Nix starting quarterback.
Gardner, Jaden Daniels got confirmed to be starting quarterbacks.
Boy, Jaden D.
And then it hasn't happened yet since our last episode that'll come out today, but Justin Simmons is officially a Falcon. We talked about it on the last episode. How it's a possibility. He then signed with the Falcons like a day later. So Justin Simmons is a Falcon. Very excited about it. One of the best DB groups in the league now. Well, hopefully that second corner isn't a fucking huge issue with whoever's playing over there. Could be some D. Alford. Could be some Clark Phillips III. Oh, we'll have to see. It's gonna be a carousel. We also brought in Kevin King and
oh boy,
Kevin King. Justin was like, he brings in a lot of veteran mentorship. I was like, stop. Like, we don't need veterans.
He's known for getting clowned.
We have plenty of veterans. And then I think we also brought in, who's that guy from Arizona?
You like actually signed him or just visits?
Yeah, we brought him in. He's from Arizona. I can't remember his name off my top of my head. He's an older guy, but he could be getting some minutes too.
Minutes?
Playing time.
I was about to say, it's not the
minutes
NBA.
In the game. But
it's not the NBA.
It hopefully won't matter too much who's playing there because we're gonna have a lot of safety help with two of the two of the top 5 safeties in the league not available. You might not have Justin Simmons like up there with Jesse, but Jesse's number 1 by a mile, and then Justin Simmons is top 5 safety probably.
Yeah.
Derwin, Antoine, Justin Simmons, and Minka. Take your pick.
Fuck Minka.
But we have two of the best safeties in the league. Just brought in I wouldn't say elite pass rusher, but a above average to elite in that tier, like in the middle pass rusher. Yeah.
He's probably got 1 or 2 maybe solid years left in him.
Double-digit sack season would be nice. And then AJ Terrell is still a really good corner. He had a really good year a couple years ago, and then he's had a couple mid-years for that really good year in terms of that. But he's had a good year still. It's not like he's playing bad. It's just they weren't PFF number 1 in the league good like he was his second year in the league. And it's just really coming together for this Falcons team, let me tell you. Michael Penix sat out week 2 of the preseason. Okay. Why? Are you hurt? What are you hurt, Michael?
Could be.
You don't play. You played fucking 16 snaps. You threw 16 balls. That's what you did. 9 for 16. Anyways, that's all I really have for the news. It was starting quarterbacks, Justin Simmons, and holdouts. But we're going to the NBA side of things first because we only have one topic for the NBA because there was no NBA news pretty much. It's really just NBA offseason. Like nothing's happened. Free agency's done pretty much. No one's really signed anybody else. But we have our top 10 NBA shooting guards. And fair warning, Devin Booker is not on the list. We listed him as our point guard list. So he's not a shooting guard on this list. Don't be like, where's Devin Booker? He's not on the list. I don't think anybody else who's not on the list. Paul George is not on the list. Anyone who's a fringe wing is probably the 3. The Clay's not on the list for me. I left Clay as a 3. Did you put Clay on here? I put
Clay on there.
So I left Clay as a 3, so I don't have Clay for a reason. I don't think I'd have Clay regardless, to be honest, with who's on my list right here. I don't know if Clay makes the list, but certain guys were left off. Like I saw DeJounte Murray. He plays point guard now probably for the Pelicans. So I got McCollum on this list. But I'll start with the honorables. And I have 2 honorables. Jalen Green and Malik Monk. Those are my 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
I like Malik Monk. He's not a starter, so I couldn't really give him top 10 in the league. And then Jalen Green, he's good. When he's good, he's good. When he's good, he's great. But he's not great often, and he's very, very inconsistent for the Rockets. Do you have any honorables?
No, I just did the top 10. I don't even worry about honorables.
Alrighty.
Actually, honorable mentions, Austin Reeves.
Go ahead.
Number 10, I do have Jalen Green.
You do have Jalen Green? I don't hate it. I mean, I think for me, it's just consistency. It's consistency, brother. The dude can't he can't stay consistent. He had a span of the season where he was averaging almost 30 points a game, and then he had a span of the season where he was averaging
when he
15
had
points a game.
Like his baby or whatever, that father strength or whatever. Or I don't know if he was his dad, but he had something to do with his baby mom or something.
He had, I don't know.
Because I saw a bunch of memes about it.
He like we're saying, he's really, when he's good, he's good. That is a fact.
He's a flamethrower.
He's seen as like this insane athlete, high scorer, really and he is. He's a really good scorer and athlete, but when he's bad, he's bad. He's just doing too much, jumping around, throwing his body around, not really looking like almost Jordan Poole kind of. Just there. He doesn't really. He's a good defender because of athleticism, but he's nothing crazy. He's just kind of like, But I haven't already mentioned my 10 is CJ. I think CJ's better right now, purely off of consistency, and he can do multiple things. He can play point guard if he's needed to. He's a shooting guard, a true shooting guard, and he's one of the best. He's a good three-point shooter, solid 40% guy, fringe 40% guy, and I think he's going to have a big role, hot take, in this offense. DeJounte, I think he's going to average like low 10s and have a lot of assists, and then I think the bulk of the scoring is going to come from Zion and CJ. I don't think Brandon Ingram's going to have a big role this year, personally, if he's even there. But I'm at 10.
I have Bradley Beal at 9.
Okay. Bradley Beal is not my list, I'll just tell you.
I thought about it, but I was like,
the guys I have here,
he still averaged 20 last year. I mean, I know he sucked in DC, or didn't suck in DC.
How many games did he play? 30?
But there were some games, some times, when KD missed those games, he actually did play well. I actually looked that up. Because I originally didn't have Bradley Beal on his list, but he actually had a better year than I thought he did.
Bradley Beal played good when he had to, by himself. What's new? What's new?
And he actually hit a couple decent playoff games, too.
Empty stats, Beal. Let's off the list. I can't do it. The dude can't stay healthy. He was 50-50 good games. And I just think empty stats is his whole entire career in Washington, to be honest with you.
Sounds about right.
My 9 is Austin Reeves.
Oh, I think AR-15 on
I think Austin's a better scorer than Bradley Beal. I think he's better at the rim. I think Bradley Beal's probably a better shooter, but Bradley Beal's very streaky. I don't think Austin's super streaky. He's either he's good or he's a little off. He's never bad. He's never a liability, and he hits big shots.
Sure does, Cotton.
Defensively, he's a liability, but so is Bradley Beal. So I'm not going to sit here and act like. And I think he's better than CJ because he also he can play some point guard and some playmaking ability. He hits his free throws, and he averages 15 a game on good efficiency. I like Austin's game. I mean, there's some bias there maybe, but not ninth.
Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's just Laker love.
And you could even argue he might even be playing some point guard depending on what they do with D'Lo. But right now he's the 2.
I would have put Austin, but he kind of had a down year kind of last year compared to the year went to the conference finals. Because he kind of came out of nowhere, and then now people knew he was. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think he was 13, 15.
Yeah, and it was not the best efficiency.
Like I said, also D'Lo had a really good regular season last year too.
He actually did.
Regular season, he was very good, and especially when he got thrusted into the trade talks, he was fucking.
He didn't want to get traded.
Trade talk D'Lo was the best player.
He didn't want to go to a shit team.
He was one of the best players in the league for that little moment where they thought he was going to get traded.
I remember the game that we beat the Bucks both times. LeBron didn't play any of those games, and D'Lo went 44, including game winner.
Yeah,
44 is crazy. And then AD played that game, yeah. And then the second game, I don't think AD or LeBron played, and they still beat him.
The Bucks had some shambles last year. One of the worst coaching decisions I've ever seen, I think, to get rid of a guy who was. What were they, second in the conference?
They were 32-13 in second or third in the conference.
And they fired him because their defense was underperforming.
Hold on. So, okay. Has Damian Lillard ever been a good defender in his career?
Never once. He's too small.
So when you trade Drew Holiday, who was arguably, if not the best defensive point guard in the league, for Damian Lillard, who is not a good defender, did we expect our defense to get better?
And I didn't. Their rotation was very small. Pat Connaughton's getting some serious minutes over there in Milwaukee last year. Thanasis found the court. It was a rough group. It was a really bad team. They just got worse all around.
This is kind of off topic, but people hate on LeBron because Bronny got drafted to Lakers, but no one said a damn word about Giannis bringing his brother over. Thanasis should not be on an NBA court.
He shouldn't be playing European basketball. He should not be playing anywhere.
Ass.
I
He is
mean,
a meme. Every time he touches the court, I see memes that on TikTok.
I've seen some TikToks. Like, I know Jeff Teague talked about it in his podcast. He was saying like, Thanasis can hoop. I'm like, Jeff, stop. No, he can't. He can't. He can dunk.
He can hoop at the YMCA.
He can dunk a basketball. He sure can, and he's
like,
a good.
What, 6'8", 6'9"?
He's a big dude. He's Giannis's brother.
I don't know.
He's bringing a lot of energy off the bench. I remember I saw something that said during the bubble, Thanasis had COVID.
He didn't average a point a game last year.
Thanasis had COVID during the bubble season, and then
he's 32.
3 days later,
I did not know that.
3 days later, he was supporting the Bucks on the sideline. So like he just was clear of COVID in 3 days.
I also saw
during the bubble. How does that even happen?
I also saw Noah Lyles, how apparently like when he got bronze or whatever, the 200 meter, how he had COVID. Like 2 days later, he was partying.
I don't like him.
Cap.
I don't like him. I mean,
why you should talk your country?
I mean, whatever. I don't know how it's so hard for him to grasp the idea of we're not saying we're the champions of the world because we beat every other nation. We're saying we're the champions of the world because this is the best basketball players in the world. They play in the NBA. They don't play overseas. If they played overseas, they'd go 82-0. That's how it would happen.
Any one of their players.
Like, it's a joke. That's why the Olympics was like, did anyone think the USA was ever going to lose in the Olympics?
No.
I didn't even feel like watching the games because I just felt like it was just...
I'm not going to lie, the fact we almost beat South Sudan, I was
like, this is a joke. Like, no way, they were going to lose. Clearly.
Phoenix Suns released Nasir Little and EJ Liddell.
Really?
Wouldn't mind Nasir Little.
Sure, not bad. I thought he'd be a solid piece for them, but he never really got playing time last year.
All right, anyways, yeah, back to Noah Lyles. You're a piece of shit. You run track.
Piece of shit.
You run track.
Why are you running our mouth? Why are you running our mouth?
Run.
Shaden Sharp checked his ass too. He was like, you know why he's getting support? Because he is the only athlete in his entire country, probably, wherever the athletes were. Because he said, like, Noah Lyles was talking about how athletes from smaller countries are getting a lot of praise, and they're like, well, yeah, there's not a fucking basketball team in Uganda or whatever. Like, they have a runner. Like, that's their bread and butter. There's one guy that's like, he's gonna get a parade, whatever, even if he doesn't even place, because he's the fucking Olympic athlete. When they have 20,000 citizens or whatever, it's dumb take, and he doesn't even realize what he's saying to it. It's like, it's stupid. But my 8 is Tyler Hero.
I have CJ McCollum at 8. Tyler Hero's my 7.
Okay. I like Tyler Hero. Very one-dimensional. Can really only shoot the basketball. He can't really pass.
I thought Tyler would progress more, especially after the bubble. He kind of had a good bubble, and he was kind of like...
I thought he...
I don't want to necessarily say the second option behind Jimmy in the bubble, but like he kind of showed out.
I thought he had since he's been like his blow up, he's just had a low ceiling. Like, you can only be so good at shooting the basketball. Like, he's not Curry level of shooter.
No.
Like, he's a 38 to 40% shooter. He's not the crazy playmaker. He can't really play any defense. He's not a freak athlete.
Not a good defender.
He's not a crazy athlete. He doesn't like run his offense. His best seasons, he's gonna average the low 20s. I don't ever see him breaking a 25-point per game season, and he's gonna average like 24 and 6 or something like that, like max. Like, even that's generous for 6 assists. 6 assists is generous. Like, I don't think he ever will, but because shooting guard is such a weak position in the NBA, and because
it really is,
because he does average low 20s, I think I'll have him at 8 all day.
He didn't average 5 assists last year.
Yeah, and he's had some injury stuff too. He's not scared of the injury bug, and he's had some times where he's disappeared in playoffs. Like, he's had some games where he really left the Heat in the fucking in the dust for, like, he was just like not participating very well. But you said you had here at 7 and McCollum at 8.
Yeah. The thing is, dude, Tyler Hero in 2K, they ask for a big package out of him every single time.
2K. I don't know if this guy made your list, but he made my list. I like him a lot. And he's kind of playing the 2 because they drafted somebody last year who's playing the 1. It's Anthony Simons.
Oh.
I like Anthony Simons.
He did not make my list.
He's a very good shooting guard. I think Scoot's going to play point guard. He's a playmaker, even if he didn't necessarily play it fully last year. I think Scoot's the point guard. Anthony's the 2, and Shaden's probably gonna have to play the 3. Shaden's 6'6". Like, he's gonna probably have to play the 3. He can't play the 1. And Anthony is when he's hot, he's hot. He's almost like, he gives me like off-brand Tyrese Maxey if Maxey was on like the Blazers. He's putting up like the low 20s, high teens, and he's gonna not win games because the Blazers suck. But like, he's very good when he's hot. He's hot when he's like.
My thing with Anthony Simons is like I don't necessarily want to say like Bradley Beal treatment because Blazers were bad last year. It's like somebody had to shine, but I'm gonna hold off for that, because the Blazers are going in the right direction. I mean, as long as Scoot actually plays good. I know he had his streaks last year where he was like absolutely like fucking terrible.
Yeah, Scoot was really bad to start the year. He was the joke. He was playing in the G League.
Yeah, and he was shooting like fucking 15% or something like that. It was bad,
and he looked like a clown with his glasses and his socks. It was just
looked like a skinny version of Horace Grant.
No NBA drip on Scoot. I like Anthony. I like Anthony.
He's young, dude. He's like 23.
I think the Blazers could. They're obviously not making playoffs. They're just the West is stacked, but like they probably wouldn't. They can't even play in. But if they shocked and won a couple games and maybe injury bug hit some teams, they could. I couldn't be like terribly surprised if they snuck into a play with some injury luck or something.
Only 10 teams.
I think they're better than the Spurs.
Definitely.
I think they're better than the Spurs. The Spurs don't have nearly as many.
Spurs. They're better than.
Maybe not the Spurs. Spurs are that's a close. They're neck and neck with the Spurs to me.
Well, it depends if Victor's like getting the reins actually this full year.
Victor, but Devin Vassell's pretty good too, and Chris Paul running the offense probably will be beneficial to them. So maybe not.
I don't know.
I think they're on the same level as the Spurs though. DeAndre Ayton's still pretty good too. Like he's not bad. He got clowned on. He got blackballed by the league, kind of like it's his fault for what happened in Phoenix. Like, really? No, it wasn't. What happened in Phoenix is everybody kept getting hurt, and you have no defense because you have two of the best scorers in the NBA who literally are known for not being good at defense. Like, I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
And DeAndre Ayton's not. He's a big guy, rebounder, but like he's not like giant. Like he's not going to outplay the West bigs. Like he's not going to outplay Davis or Jokic or anything. He might outplay like Nurkic on fucking. He's over there in Phoenix. That's what they got in return. But I think he's better than Nurkic.
Yeah,
I think all day. Is. I don't think the Blazers.
I think Nurkic might be a better rebounder, but in total,
I think Ayton's a better scorer for Sure, and like when Ayton's
just not like he just doesn't have all that weight to him, so he can't like.
He doesn't have a lot of weight. He gives off like he doesn't have like a dog in him either. Like he's kind of like he's getting like the pussy treatment. He's getting pussy treatment from the league.
At the same time.
Like, and he has the videos of him getting fucking no rebounds, like, and then playing the playoffs, just whatever, dude. Katie get the rebound or 7 foot, dude. So you haven't seen Katie going for him. But I had Anthony at 7. I like 7.
Okay.
Who's your 6?
Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane.
I went Zach LaVine 6. Desmond Bane 5.
Oh, I forgot about Zach LaVine. Fuck.
That's
back-to-back fucking list.
I mean, it's not even that bad to have Zach LaVine off.
Like, Zach LaVine's been hurt past like.
He's been hurt. He's been worse. But I think because the shooting guard list is so bad. I think he still has to be 6. But I like Desmond Bane. He has really little arms. He can shoot the shit out of the ball, and he's a surprisingly good finisher. Like
he's not a bad defender either.
And he's athletic enough to be. I think he's the 5th best shooting guard in the NBA.
Now his contract,
maybe a little
much.
But and then Zach LaVine, when he's like we've said it 4 times, it's shooting guards. They score when he's scoring well. It's fucking.
He's a heater.
30 points a game.
He's had some he's get 50 balls like all the time. They'll still lose.
He's the only guy that so far that we've named that's like him and Desmond, I guess, are like can go for 30 any night, like easily. Desmond can too.
Didn't Desmond get hurt last year?
I think he did, but like it was Jaw wasn't playing, and like they had such a bad record. So like I don't know how hurt he was. It might have just been like rest up because this year's over.
I don't think he played as good as I thought he would, especially when Jaw was suspended to start the year.
I know a couple games against the Lakers, he was like really taking over in certain moments at the end of the game when they needed him to, and he's making big shots. But I only have it at 5th because this shooting guard list is so bad. It's so bad because there's so many guys that can play either or. I really want to see our top 5s or top 4s because that's really when we get good here. But who's your 5th?
Jalen Williams, J-Dub.
Yeah, I just don't consider him a shooting guard.
I know he was on the fringe, but I put him in there. I guess to replace him with Zach LaVine.
The only thing I wouldn't say is like he might have played a little bit of shooting guard. He's definitely not playing this year, like with Shea, Caruso.
Oh,
he's gonna have to play the 3 or the 4 even.
Here, let me update this then. I'm gonna put Desmond Bane at 5. Actually, I think he's better than Zach LaVine. I like him better than Zach LaVine.
And then we're very similar. We're similar on 6 and 7. Then Zach and Desmond are 6, 5, and 6.
All right.
But J-Dub's like 6'7" too. Like he'd be a big 2.
Yeah.
And they got even last year.
I honestly forgot how like good he was. Like people say like the Thunder had like one of the best like duos in the league. I was like, okay, let's relax.
I don't think.
Then I looked at J-Dub and I was like,
he had a good year.
2 J-Dubs. The other J-Dub sucks ass.
Jaden Williams, then Duke Dennis.
He
looks the big J-Dub looks just like Duke Dennis, light skinned Duke Dennis.
I think our top 4 is gonna be very similar.
I don't think it will be.
Really?
I have Jaylen Brown 4.
I also have Jaylen Brown 4.
Okay, maybe not. Jaylen Brown all day.
Jaylen Brown in the regular season might be a little higher.
I just don't even like the 3 guys above him are just they clear him. I think, in my opinion. And I know one of these guys played bad in the finals, but like, I have 3 is Kyrie for me.
I also have 3 Kyrie.
So then, like, I know Kyrie didn't play it better than Jaylen Brown in the finals, but like,
other than that, in the playoffs, he was pretty fucking.
Who was guarding Jaylen Brown? Luka. Fucking PJ Washington every once in a while. Kyrie, like,
dude, like the whole thing with Luka is it was like a 360 about his defense. Like in the start of the playoffs against the Clippers, he like was just 1-on-1, like he could actually guard, and then in the finals, just like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, Jaylen Brown played like shit against bad defenders. How does that happen? How do you shoot? I know Jason Tatum did too, but Jaylen Brown shot under 40%. Tatum doubles. Jaylen Brown got shot under 40% against Luka and Kyrie Irving guarding him. Those are 2 of the worst guard defenders in basketball.
That's
purely because of size and athleticism. Like
Luka has none of that.
And Kyrie was going against 2 of the best defenders in the league, Drew Holiday and Derek White. So like, I mean, Kyrie played bad, but you got to cut him some slack a little bit. Jaylen Brown gets no slack. You played terrible defenders. You don't. And even if PJ Washington and Derek Jones Jr. slide it over for a possession or 2,
Derek Jones Jr.
They're not good defenders either.
He's not a good defender. He's just athletic. That's why
the best defender there is PJ, and he's not even that good. He's a solid defender.
He's mid.
But
fuck.
No, he's not a fucking good defender.
Mid
He's average as fuck defender. Kyrie, he's just. I love Kyrie. There's bias to Kyrie for me. He's did so much for LeBron.
Is our top 2 Ant Edwards and Donovan Mitchell? 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
I have Donovan ahead of Anthony Edwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like Donovan.
I did too, and I did say Anthony Edwards is overrated, but I mean,
it's a shitty list. He didn't have much competition to beat out.
Donovan Mitchell, to me, he has his good games. He did get injured in playoffs, so like, I mean, that kind of fucked the Cavs over a little bit. But I don't know. Just for me, Donovan Mitchell, I've seen him for a couple years, and
I think he's a better scorer. Flat out, Donovan's went for 70.
Yeah, he does have that 70.
He's a better scorer than Anthony. Wait,
was it 70 or
Anthony's? I meant like 70 in general.
I know.
He's went for a lot of points.
I think it's 70. Luka at 71.
Anthony, I don't think is capable of going for 7. He might be. I don't want to say that. And then he does it this year. He's not. I don't think he's as good as a shooter. I don't think he's as good as a shooter as Donovan. I think they're very good. Both of them are very good at the rim. Anthony Edwards can have the edge of the rim, I guess.
Yeah, he definitely
And they're both good defenders purely off of athleticism.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have the skills of good defenders. They're just athletic as fuck, and like they can play defense. And I flat out think Donovan's just a better scorer. And if they're very similar, but one's a better scorer and one's a slightly better defender by default just because of athleticism, I'm giving it to Donovan, I think.
I'm just going to say Anthony. I don't know.
And
I know he had a really good first round against the Suns.
Sure.
And then kind of after, and he also beat the Nuggets. But also,
What's on my ranking? His field goal, his percentages were terrible. Donovan never played that bad in the playoffs. Not that I recall. Under 40%.
I think maybe one. I don't know.
Like and they weren't. It wasn't in the Western Conference Finals. Donovan got injured and he played the Celtics, but like I think they had a game against Boston. Or was it 4-1?
That sounds right.
Or did they get swept?
They
were close games. They were close games too. They had some good games against Boston.
And that's with Darius Garland playing like absolute fucking ass.
I think Donovan Mitchell playing makes that a 6-7 game series. It just depends. And I think Donovan Mitchell is really good.
I don't hate Donovan Mitchell.
I didn't like the idea that he was the problem either. That was dumb to me. I don't think he was ever the problem.
Yeah, they kind of were like, I don't know if we should pay him. I don't know if we should trade him. Trade him Lakers, please. I'm down.
Yeah. But I'd agree, Anthony Edwards, it's 1A, 1B, but I'm leaning Donovan a little bit. But I don't think Jaylen Brown, Finally, he's not even top 3. He's not even top 3 position. He's not even top player at his position, and he's like seen as the Messiah. It's not. Come on, dude. Come on.
He's waiting on them before I say that. Yeah, he's the only player on this list that has Finals MVP.
I hate it. I can't stand it.
Even though it's a terrible Finals MVP. Iguodala might be better. I don't think Iguodala deserved it either.
I don't think he deserved it either, but
I'm not gonna say Curry should have won it, but fuck you.
Draymond.
Curry maybe should have played better.
Give Draymond.
And Kawhi. God.
Harrison Barnes.
Still another reason for the GOAT debate, but I'm not gonna talk about that. LeBron gave 2 people Finals MVPs because they held him under 40.
I've actually had one of my classes this year.
Good shit.
We were talking about LeBron, and it seemed like the class was leaning all LeBron, no Michael Jordan.
Fuck yeah.
So I was like really happy I didn't have to go to war for my boy. I would though.
Fuck yeah, I would go to war for my team.
I think that'll do it for NBA though.
Yep. Solid list.
We have some fun stuff coming for NFL. So.
Forgot about Zach LaVine. He's just been hurt the past few years.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have. I would have forgotten him if I didn't look it up. I just looked it up all the point guard, shooting guards, so I made sure I didn't leave him to be out.
He wasn't even on fucking any of the lists I looked at.
He honestly could be considered a 3 too. He's majority 2, but like he could play 3.
Because of DeMar.
He could play 3.
But no, DeMar's not there, so maybe he could play the 3.
But we're gonna kick it over to the NFL. NFL, starting off with some fantasy football.
Holy shit!
We're gonna be doing a mock draft together as a team. We're gonna be as a team.
It's gonna be better than Walter picks.
We're using Fantasy Pros 12-man draft.
I've never done this. Usually done.
I'm just gonna randomize our pick. Pick.
That's fine. Better. First pick.
7.
Oh, I have 12. It's not bad.
Pick 7 out of 12.
That's like the opposite I said. I said 5th.
60 seconds a pick. I'm pretty sure this is all CPU and then just us picking. I don't think there's anybody actually picking in this because
that would make sense.
Let's start
a draft.
I can start the screen record.
Monroe's number 1. Oh,
number 1 was Brees.
That's crazy.
Let me start this one. Let's shift R. I'm gonna do this right here. I think.
Is the pick obvious?
All right. So number 1 was Brees, and then CMC, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek, Jamar, Bijan. Oh, we almost had Bijan.
I almost had Jamar.
So we got Amon-Ra, Justin. I think Justin.
I was about to say that's.
Or is it Amon-Ra? Where would you go?
Oh, I mean, I guess fantasy-wise, Amon-Ra might get more.
Is probably not going to see it.
Well, I think Justin Jefferson's proven that he's quarterback proof because he did actually ball out with Nick Mullins last year.
Sure. I don't know.
And Hawkinson's going to miss half the season. Jordan Addison's a criminal.
And he's hurt too, injured. I don't hate it.
And Jameson Williams is projected as breakout year.
First choice of the day. We're taking
Justin Jefferson.
We got auto-drafted.
We got auto-drafted?
We got auto-drafted on Monroe.
Fuck!
It's okay. We're going to go faster. We got a minute. Right. We have him on. I mean, it's not a bad pick. It's just not. So then our next option.
ETN so far, I don't hate.
ETN. ETN, Pacheco, A-Chain, Derrick Henry.
I don't hate that.
Rashad White, Kamara. I'm leaning
back tightness. That's what I saw.
I'm leaning ETN or Derrick Henry.
I think ETN for the reception upside.
I think so too. I like Derrick Henry this year.
If it was a non-PPR league, then I'm down for
Derrick Henry went next pick, so that's convenient. So we're back around.
That's convenient.
Back around. Who's at receiver? Pittman, Mike Evans.
I don't hate Mike Evans.
Nico Collins, Debo, DJ Moore.
Wall still there?
DJ Moore. No,
League neighbors.
Not a chance.
Fuck you.
Sorry, I just can't do the Daniel Jones thing. So we got Kenny. Kenny's here too. Alvin Kamara, Kenny. I really don't like Rashad White this year. Or your boy Joe Mixon. So I'm leaning. I got Kenny, Kamara, or probably Mike Evans or DJ Moore. DJ Moore's here too.
I mean, they did draft Adunze and Keenan Allen.
I think we go running back. Kenny or Kamara?
Like Kenny. Kamara's already dealing with injuries. He's getting older. And
Let's
the fucking Kenny. Saints offense is just. I know Derek Carr was a check down merchant last year, but I don't know.
We're back around. DJ Moore's still there, so I think we
I don't like Nico Collins.
I don't think he's better than DJ Moore this year.
High.
He's higher than DJ Moore. That's crazy. DJ Moore, make it easy.
Let's do DJ Moore.
I mean, here's a quarterback. I mean, still got plenty of options.
Joey B.
Can't believe he's there. We're gonna go DJ Moore. We got Kenny.
We also need a tight end too. Which reminded me I saw Mark Andrews just go. He's still there.
Evan Ingram, Pitts, Kittle, Ferguson.
Then we got like Ingram.
Swift.
I want to get Swift actually.
Dave Flowers, T. Higgins, Christian Kirk, Pickens, Tank Dell, Keenan Allen. He's over here.
All right, so who will we take? We're taking Jefferson. Is there a way we
No, we got Amon-Ra.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Amon-Ra, Mike Evans, or Amon-Ra, DJ Moore, Kenneth Walker, and Travis Etienne. That's our 4.
So we got 2 RBs, 2
25 seconds.
receivers. So
I think we should wait on Burrow, honestly, if he's gonna sit at the bottom.
Down.
Should we go receiver? I don't hate Pitts almost, but I think we should go.
7 seconds.
Fuck. Swift.
Fuck.
I panicked, dude. So it's not a bad pick. I mean, we'll see. We'll see where he goes.
This might be the time to pick Burrow.
Gonzo. I love Kyler here, though.
Fuck!
I still love Kyler.
He's got the rushing upside. Richardson, I don't know.
Do you think
you like to get yourself?
Do you think we can get through one more round without taking Kyler, though?
Let's see. Hang on. Are we?
Christian Kirk.
Is this the 7th, or are we like on the 5th?
We're on round 6.
Not good on math, just quickly like that. Oh, your next turn's in 13 picks. Okay, so we're on the flip side. So we would have to wait a while. I think we had to take Kyler now.
Okay.
Want to risk it?
Yeah, I like him better than Anthony Richardson this year, I think, too.
Hey, we're going to take fucking 3 picks after that. Okay. Caleb.
Back around. Running backs.
I thought it Bijan for a second.
We still got McLaurin, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson.
I don't hate McLaurin this year, especially my boy.
Calvin Ridley.
Hopkins is still there, too.
I don't want to have 2 Bears. We should probably take. We still need a tight end, too.
Oh. Wait, we didn't take that?
Oh. No. Pitts.
I don't hate
Evan
Pitts
Ingram.
or Ingram.
I kind of like Pitts.
Let's
I think Kirko's always been throwing to tight ends. TJ, Jordan Reed.
Oh, McLaurin got taken. Fuck. He got taken too.
Back at receiver.
All right.
I don't hate Lad McConkey. I like Lad McConkey this year.
He's the number 1. And with Josh Palmer, I mean, fuck. You can't beat Josh Palmer, you got an issue.
I like Lad McConkey, I think.
Let's see. We got Sutton, Bo Nix. He's a rookie quarterback. He's not proven. Lad McConkey. He's got Herbo.
Herbo and a good offensive line.
Rome Odunze, he's the 3rd option. Hollywood Brown. He's injured. And yeah, let's go, Lad.
I don't hate Lad.
Let's go with that good old Lad.
I don't know how stacked our class. Nick Chubb just went.
Fuck, yeah.
Was he buried?
Yeah, because he's hurt.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
He was way down there? I didn't see
He
him.
was.
That's crazy. Why is he that low?
Because he's hurt.
How hurt's he going to be?
I don't know if he's going to start the season. That's the thing. I haven't heard much about him.
No way.
Chase Brown. Brian
Hollywood
Thomas Jr.
Zeke, Chase Brown. Is Chase Brown even starting?
No. Or they draft Zeke. Remember less than past years, and he's not getting any better.
Tyjae Spears, Hollywood. I don't hate Hollywood.
Why
is it only showing us 4 options and it's rushed? So I feel like it's gonna be such a bad draft.
Keon Coleman, I don't hate that.
I don't either. Would you rather go Hollywood or Keon?
Hollywood. Hollywood's unproven, and he's got the better quarterback.
We already have 1 rookie receiver too.
Yeah.
Okay.
What round are we in?
10th. We're at the turn too, so we don't really have another pick for a long time. We need a quarterback. Let's look at RBs. We're looking at.
It's starting to get slow.
J.K. Dobbins.
He's been
could
hurt
see some serious time.
Jalen Wright.
Jalen Wright. I don't think he's gonna play.
He's a preseason demon.
I just don't think he's gonna play very much. Receiver. Josh Palmer.
I think we go.
Mike Williams, Jerry Jeudy. Adam Thielen was good last year for the Panthers. Michael Wilson.
Well, the thing is, we should probably take a running back that way,
because it's very Charbonnet, Hubbard, Rico Dowdle.
I don't hate Gibson
for the Patriots.
Yeah, he's not starting, but they probably are going to switch a lot. Dobbins, I don't know.
All right. I don't know about that one, but back around. Fuck. Steep draft. Dubs? I don't hate Dubs at all here.
Let's do it. He's number
He
one.
could be the number one over there. Jaden Reed probably will be, but he could.
I think we're done drafting running backs now.
Oh yeah, look at this group here. What are we doing?
Look at this group here.
Damian Pierce fall-offs needs to be studied. Intermediate tight end still. Fryermuth, Schultz, T.J. Hawkinson.
I don't hate that at all. The backup tight end.
Or a flex.
But I think we could definitely.
You play one of them at flex.
We could definitely snag Hawkinson and like it next round.
I'm gonna go receiver.
He Cooks, Josh Downs, Dotson. I haven't heard much good news about him. How he's falling off. How he's like falling down.
Money Mooney. Money with 2 O's, brother. I don't hate
Thielen,
or even I don't even hate Downs. Thielen, I just think he's got to be falling off eventually, you know.
Well, he's fucking number one. Is Xavier Leggetti gonna walk in and be number one?
All right, I don't hate it.
They didn't get anybody.
Adam Thielen.
Gabe Davis rather jump off a bridge.
Fryermuth goes. TJ wins.
Fuck!
Damn it!
I'm sorry.
Connor,
Piece of shit's crazy.
Schultz?
Yeah, how is Schultz falling this far? I guess, you know. Take
like
Schultz, then we take the backup Q, and then last two picks defense kicker.
Yep. This is a very rushed draft. Do not judge too harshly if our draft's shitty. I don't think it's that bad. It's fine.
Oh, I think it's good. I think it's a good draft.
It's a solid draft.
Tua, I like Tua here.
Tua,
J. Ooh. Okay. No offense. I think two options up there are better than Kirko.
Let's look at our defensive options first, though.
Texans,
Houston,
Eagles.
Still got pretty much the pick of the defense. I think we should go defense first because I honestly would not be mad with any of those guys as a back quarterback.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we got
Houston,
Texans, Philly. I like Philly here.
Miami, Saints, hell no.
rather die.
Hell no. Bears,
Oh,
Colts,
I don't hate the Bears.
Lions. I hate the Lions too. Minnesota. Where are my boys at? Jesus. Stop scrolling.
I think they got taken already.
Really? Cool.
No, I don't see him.
Clock was running out. I've picked the Eagles.
Tua and Herbert just went.
Herbert was that low?
Yes. Stafford.
Ooh, Stafford all day. Or Rodgers.
Ooh, not that rapist down there, though. No, can't do that.
I think I'd go Stafford over Rodgers because Rodgers
coming off an Achilles tear at age 40.
Off Achilles, he's 4 years old. They're probably going to lean on the run to start the year.
Brees Hall's number one pick. That's kind of fucking crazy.
Whatever.
That's fucking DJ Moore.
There's
based on potential.
Well, there's also like this idea that no fucking.
Do we take a kicker?
I guess not.
Fuck.
We take a kicker. Pick him on
waiver wire.
We'll pick him on the waiver wire.
All right, let's take a look at our team here. Starting quarterback, Kyler Murray. Our two starting RBs are ETN and Kenneth Walker.
A+ draft.
Of fucking course.
Thank you.
Amon-Ra / Justin Jefferson because we were supposed to take Justin Jefferson.
I think we wanted to take
DJ Moore, Kyle Pitts. Maybe he finally lives up to his fantasy potential.
I don't think it's a bad draft at all.
Swift. We have Swift as a backup.
Swift could easily be very good for the Bears, so we'll just have to see. McConkey could be very good.
Brown.
I don't know how I feel about Antonio Gibson, to be honest, but like,
I think out of all the other backup running backs, there
wasn't many options. To be honest,
there was Zach Charbonnet. Well, they already have their Bellcat running back in Kenneth Walker.
I think he'll play more than Charbonnet for sure.
I think the only argument with taking Charbonnet is because we have Kenneth Walker and we have Kenneth Walker at hurt. We already have his replacement. I guess
maybe we should have got his cuff.
Yeah, that's.
I wasn't even thinking about his handcuffs because of fucking how draft is going so fast.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until like just now. I guess that could be the only argument you can say.
I love Kyler this year. I think he's going to be a good fantasy running back.
If the Eagles' defense,
could be good. I think their defense is definitely better than last year.
It is, yeah. We got C.J. Gardner-Johnson back. Our bench, though, is pretty good. Stafford's back up Q. Yeah. I don't know if him and Kyler share the same bye week, so if not, or else that would kind of suck ass.
Yeah, it doesn't say bye weeks on here.
I did like when they were drafting, but there's not enough time to fucking go look through them.
Yeah, it was 60 seconds.
Dalton Schultz, backup tight end. Adam Thielen, he had a good year last year. And he's just someone to slide in for DJ Moore or Amon-Ra whenever they have their buys.
I agree. And even Dalton Schultz could even play some flex if we need him to. If Swift's bad, McConkey could play some flex. Hollywood could be a home run for us on the
Romeo Dubs. If the fucking Packers are living up to their potential, he could be very good.
But I don't hate this draft at all.
Well, neither does fantasy.
For a draft that took 10 minutes,
A+ draft grade.
A+.
Don't listen to Walter picks.
I don't know. Good draft though. I think that.
I totally forgot about Nick Chubb too, man. Because I did a mock draft the other day, and I forgot that Nick Chubb was still hurt.
Where was he?
And he got buried.
Why was he buried so? Is he gonna miss like a majority of the season?
I don't know.
No way. He hurt in week 2.
Well, that's a mental note to note that when we're drafting.
I think he hurt in like week 2.
Just 2.
Surely he's healthy by the beginning of the season. That's a year almost.
Well, he did fucking snap his leg.
The bone wasn't out. I mean, it's a fucking he fractured it, but like the dude could play. But we're gonna go segueing into our schedule predictions for our teams, and starting with your boys. Week 1,
17-0.
Week 1 against the Patriots.
We're winning.
You get a 1-0. Keep your own record. 1-0.
1-0.
Week 2 against the Bengals, or against the Chiefs in Kansas City.
Go 1-1.
And that's the beginning of the season game. That's not your forte necessarily.
1-1.
You're going to Washington.
2-1.
Play your boy.
That's Monday Night Football.
Then you get a Panthers free game too.
3-1.
So you're 3-1 heading into Baltimore at home.
4-1. Well, I'll say we split with the Ravens. I'll say we split with the Ravens and the Browns. We're sweeping the Steelers. That's my take.
Giants.
So they'd be what, 5-1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Browns at home. Browns home.
I'll say they beat us at home, but we beat them at Cleveland. So I'll go 6-2 or 5-2.
5-2. Eagles at home.
6-2.
Raiders
7-2.
Baltimore
7-3.
Chargers
8-3.
Back to the Steelers
9-3. I'm saying we're.
And then you're away against Dallas.
Wait, what am I? 9-3, so it'd be 9-4. We'll probably lose.
Away against the Titans.
We'll go with. Oh, that's Brian Callahan. I forget where I'm at. So it'd be 10-4 or
you
11-4.
Got 3 games left. 3 games left after that one.
11-4.
Browns.
I said we lost, so it'd be 12-4.
No. Denver Steelers in the season.
Wait, no. I fucked up my game. So right now, I'm at 4 losses.
You're losing to the Browns. You're losing to the Ravens. You're losing to. Did you see lose to Dallas?
Dallas and Chiefs. That's all I have so far.
And Chiefs, and you lost one of the Ravens, Browns, Dallas, Chiefs.
Yeah, that's my 4 losses.
Yeah. So that's 13-4.
Yep.
Which isn't crazy for your team.
That's not.
Like it's So I'd say just give or take 1 or 2 of those games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's probably maybe we could lose against the Eagles.
Yeah, you.
So we're what? What's our fucking floor? 11-6.
You guys have.
That's an easy record.
Depending on how the Steelers look, I'm gonna say gimme games right now. You have 2 gimme games against the Steelers, a gimme game against Denver. I don't think necessarily Titans is a gimme game, but I think it's a win. It's definitely favored. Chargers is kind of a gimme. Raiders is a gimme. Giants gimme. Panthers gimme. Commies gimme. Patriots gimmies. You got some gimmies out there. So like
you also got to think we probably are gonna lose some games that we should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like anywhere between like I think probably 10 to 14 wins, somewhere in there, which is very
fully healthy.
Very good team over there. And you want to pull up the Falcons?
Yeah.
So 10 to 14 wins.
Which I said 13-4. That is my
official prediction. 13-4.
Yeah. I'm saying we're gonna probably lose Chiefs, especially that early, and at fucking Arrowhead. Gosh, I'm gonna hate my life that week.
I mean, and it's this your Bengals struggling at the beginning of the year for some reason.
Jamar's not fucking playing, so he probably won't start the gate good. Falcons schedule.
I'll pull it up just in case I get lost of how many wins I got.
Alrighty, week 1 at home against Pittsburgh.
That's a win. All
right,
1-0.
You then go to Philadelphia.
We're gonna lose that game 1-1. But depending on how their offense looks in week 1, I think we can have a fight in that game. I think it's a loss though.
Then you're coming back home to play the back-to-back Super Bowl champions in the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm gonna go loss.
All right, so you're 1-2 right now.
1-2. Tough start to the year for us.
It is. Then you're gonna stay at home against the New Orleans Saints.
We are sweeping the Saints this year. I'm dying on the hill. 2-2.
All right, then you're gonna play the Buccaneers at home.
We're beating the Bucs 3-2.
Then you're going to Carolina, play the Panthers.
We're 4-2.
Play them kitty cats.
We started out really hard. Now we're getting to that shitty start of the
Now you're in state, or you're going back home
4-2
and playing the Seahawks.
We've had the Seahawks number. You know, we have really good games against them. We beat them with the Mariota-led Falcons.
Sure did.
I'm going 5-2. I'm going 5-2.
Then you're going to Tampa, playing the Bucks.
I'll split with the Bucks. I genuinely think the Falcons will sweep their division this year, but I'll give the Bucks one win.
So what we at now?
So we're at 5-3.
5-3. 5-3. Now you're going home. You're playing Dallas.
We're losing that game to Dallas, most likely.
Tough game.
We'll see how their offense looks, though. Again, similar to the Eagles, they lost like a lot of offensive linemen. They have the CeeDee Lamb talks. We'll see. But I think that right now that's a loss. 5-4.
Then you're playing the Saints in New Orleans.
6-4 next.
Playing the Broncos at Denver.
7-4.
Then you're playing the Chargers at home.
Justin Simmons return game.
It would be
7-4. What'd you say?
Chargers at home.
8-4. The Chargers. I mean, I think the Chargers are gonna be better than people think, but I think we're better than the Chargers.
Now you're gonna play the Vikings.
We're 9-4
in Minnesota.
I don't give a fuck. They play in a dome. 9-4. They don't have the Sammy Darnold, buddy. Come on. Worst defense, Sam Darnold. 9-4.
Now you're playing Gardner Minshew, or it could be Aiden O'Connell.
We have the second easiest schedule in the league. This is a 10-4 team. 10-4.
You're probably gonna go 13-4 these next 3 games. Playing the Giants at home.
You can't look at me and we're not favoring that game. We're 11-4.
Then you're going to Washington, playing the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels.
Favored to win that game. 12-4.
Barely.
12-4.
And then you're gonna end your season playing the Panthers at home.
We're sweeping the Panthers. 13-4. I think our ceiling is 14 wins if we beat the fucking Bucks. If we don't split with the Bucks, maybe beat the Eagles, maybe one of the Cowboys games. That's our absolute ceiling. I don't think we will, but that's like our ceiling is a 14-win team. I think we're going to be somewhere in between, similar to Bengals, that 9-14 wins. We're going to have, and I'm going to go lower than the Bengals instead of 10. I'll go 9 just because it still is the Falcons. We haven't seen them play yet. Kirko hasn't played. I'll go somewhere between 9 and 14. My official guess, I'm sniping 12 wins.
12-5.
12-5. I know I just said 13-4, but we're probably going to lose games where we shouldn't lose.
Every team does.
We might win games we shouldn't win.
I think the Steelers, they're kind of a weird team to fucking predict against because they're better than they are on paper. I don't know.
It's weird. They
always find a way to make a fucking.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Chargers played a lot better than people thought. Herbert's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league. They have a really good offensive line. They just drafted another stud tackle.
You guys do play the Vikings later in the year. I know it's Sammy D, but I think they'll have all their pieces by then.
I think we're beating the Vikings.
I think you're beating them, but it wouldn't shock me.
Even then, that should be a good game. It's a Kirko revenge game.
Exactly. The Giants, Malik Neighbors, could absolutely torture secondary.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's not getting anything over the Justin Simmons Islands.
And then,
those are the Bermuda Triangle right there.
Jaden Daniels.
Jesse Bates, Justin Simmons, and AJ Terrell.
Jaden Daniels.
The light-skinned demons. All light-skinned secondary. They're going to lock it down.
It's close to white.
I'm going, so like I said, ceiling 14 wins, probably not. Leaning towards the 12-11 wins seasons because we're probably going to lose games we shouldn't lose and win games we shouldn't win. But we have the second easiest schedule in the league. First last year, second this year. We went 7-10 last year with the worst quarterback, I think, in the league. Zach Wilson's argument, but I think they're 1-1. 1A, 1B. 1A, 1B with Zach Wilson.
32A, 32B.
They're very bad. And 7-10, and I want to say 8 of the 10 losses were one-score games.
I don't know.
And we got better we got better at it. We didn't get worse at all, especially recently. Like these recent moves have been huge for my team with Justin Simmons and Matt Judon. This team's just got better. I'm leaning 11 wins, 11 to 12 wins, somewhere in there. Official prediction.
Official prediction.
Schedule predicts.
My official prediction is 13-4 for the Bengals. We went 9-8 last year with all the fucking shit that happened.
Also, this is the 13 wins for the Bengals is a completely different wins for us. We have the worst division in the league. We have the second easiest schedule. We're in the worst conference, maybe ever. This is a terrible NFC.
There's only maybe
the Bengals had some games, like we said, but they could easily beat the Chiefs if they game. They've beaten them. They could easily beat the Cowboys
multiple times.
But
the Cowboys, I can't remember the last time we beat the Cowboys. I can't.
The Bengals It's unfortunate. They always lose to a bad team, at least like once or twice a year. Like
Mike White, fucking
Cooper Rush last year.
No, it was the year before.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then, did you guys have a bad start this last year?
I thought about jumping off a bridge. We had a bad start because of Burrow, the calf shit.
Oh, yeah. Burrow. But, no.
We almost beat the Ravens.
I think both our teams will be playoff teams this year.
Easily. I hope so.
Easily.
Let's do it.
Let's fuck it. See you in the Super Bowl, bud.
That's what I'm saying.
See you in the Super Bowl.
Let's go to fucking New Orleans together.
We'll stream the Super Bowl.
I swear to God, I'll buy tickets.
I like that a lot. As we head into trivia, I'm not even going to do any cuts because that wasn't a very long segment. That was probably, I think it was like 10 minutes for the.
Yeah, so this doesn't look like a very long
draft.
episode. We're probably only an hour in right now.
The mock draft, and then we have, that was probably like 10 minutes. So we're going straight into Pirtle. Hopefully it's not as easy as last time.
Like a Pirtle.
We're going to start with our weekly guest is going to be LeBron.
Of course,
that's how it's going to start with our podcast. Anytime we play,
because LeBron just dishes it out.
One, because it's not necessarily a gimme either, because like LeBron's not a good guess for this game because he's old and he's like it's not a good guess. It's not a good guess at all.
It's a good guess.
But we'll start LeBron.
One of these days there will be LeBron James, and we'll guess first. Last time it was Joel Embiid.
Are you out of your mind? Oh, there he is. Okay. So
here, let me see it. So he's in the West.
He's in the West. He's not in the Lakers in the Lakers division.
I'm not good with division when it comes to NBA.
I think I know a little bit for the West just because he's taller than 6'9", so he's probably a center.
He's a good amount taller because it'd be highlight reel, right?
He's
also numbers.
Are we going Wemby?
Wemby's number 1.
You're right. I wasn't looking at a number. Because he's not even. I think it's within 3, so he's not even like 7. He's not even 6'11".
So who's?
So he's a 7 foot. He's a 7-footer who's under 39 in the West center.
He's higher than number 23.
And he's not in their division, so we're going. What number is 8 and where?
I was gonna think 8 and 2. I think he's.
I don't know what he wears in Portland.
I don't know.
30s, I think. Or is he 0?
I wonder. 0 sounds right.
8's an option. We could go Gobert. How old is Gobert? 34.
Is that fat fuck Jokic? Oh, he's not higher than 23 anymore.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Gobert wears what?
Gobert wears 27.
27, so he wouldn't be in there.
He is 7 foot.
He's a 7-footer.
He's not in the same division as the Lakers.
I don't hate a Gobert. I swear to God, this isn't scripted. Like, this is just, we're good at the game. It was Embiid and then Gobert back to back.
So LeBron does? He gets us to the answer.
Okay, LeBron's a bad guess unless the players are old like him. Like, this is just unlucky. For our guess. I mean, good shit, but like, this is not entertaining. We win easy. 2 minutes again. Gobert. Shit.
Fuck yeah.
We're going to head into some grid. Straight into it. A crossover grid. Get some Lakers.
Lakers, Knicks.
All right.
Oh, Carmelo.
Sure.
But I think that might be the most guess. So let's think.
All right. Laker, Nick. I got Jeremy Lin. Julius Randle.
Yeah. I don't hate Julius Randle here.
Do you think people forget sometimes he played for the Lakers? Julius Randle, 17.
Bullshit.
Laker Clipper. Who's played for both LA teams? Lou Will?
Yeah, he did. Lemon Pepper Lou.
Laker Clipper.
DeAndre Jordan.
Zubats. Zubats.
I don't know how you say it.
Ivica.
DeAndre Jordan did too.
DeAndre Jordan. I don't hate DeAndre Jordan. He played games for us, right?
He did, yes. 100%. Guaranteed.
He wasn't just on the bubble team.
No, he did. He did play for the Lakers.
4% W's. And then we're looking at a Laker teammate of Derek Fisher.
We got Kobe.
Shaq,
Rick Fox.
Robert Horry.
Big Shot Rob. Couldn't get saved my ass.
Yeah.
But Laker teammate with
Yep.
Derek Fisher.
Or it just says Laker and teammate Derek Fisher. So Laker teammate
Okay.
Um,
Vlade Divac? Did he play St. Twins? Derek Fisher? No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
he was in the Kobe trade.
Yeah, I did. Fucking dumbass. Why didn't you say that?
God, you're stupid.
I know.
No.
Just a fucking idiot.
All right.
Shut my fat
Derek
mouth.
Fisher, Laker teammate. I'm trying to think of scrubs from that Laker team.
I think right now best option is Rick Fox.
Robert Sacre. Is that crazy?
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly. He was on like the Kobe. When did Derek Fisher retire?
Ooh, hang on. Gary Payton, Karl Malone.
When did
They played in
Derek
the 04.
retire?
He was on the Thunder team with Westbrook.
Derek Fisher?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he might have been with Robert Sacre. A crazy pull. I kind of want to run it. I don't know, but
I don't hate Karl Malone either. I don't think people definitely forget he played for the Lakers.
2013 Robert Sacre.
Then no way.
No. Okay.
We got Gary Payton and we got Karl Malone. That 04 year where they fucking ring.
I think Gary Payton was definitely the worst teammate. 1% Gary Payton.
Sniped.
I think he was definitely the worst teammate. Then we have Nick Thunder. Nick's Thunder. Thunder Nick. Nick's Thunder. Or Supersonics.
Oh, that's also worse than Melo too.
Sure does. Carmelo. We are looking at also Supersonics Knicks. So no, not. I don't know why I was thinking T-Mac. Nope. Rashard Lewis. Did he play for the Knicks?
No, he didn't.
We can just run Melo.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the 40% out of there.
Okay, after typing Carmelo, is what we're doing. 48%. Fuck. That's higher than I thought. Clipper, Thunder, we have Westbrook. Chris Paul. Paul George.
Yeah. There's a lot recently.
A lot of recents.
James Harden.
Anybody worse? Anybody worse than that? Serge Ibaka. He played for the Clippers.
He did?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You think Ibaka's the lowest of them?
Probably has to be. I didn't even know he played for fucking Clippers. I know he played for Thunder, but
Serge, 5.4%. Thunder.
Oh wait, I think I had my team card one year. Clippers. Yeah.
It was like right after his Magic days. Like he went to Toronto a little bit too. Derek Fisher, Thunder teammate. Is he like the young super team?
Yeah, he was then.
I don't hate running one of them guys just to guarantee it because I don't really know.
Cephalosha, he was there.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Derek Fisher's like career. I want to see how long he's played. 97 to 2014.
A long career.
17-year Derek Fisher.
Who was that one guy?
Ooh.
The white guy I'm thinking
Kyle
of.
Singler?
No, not him.
I think Singler works, though. Let me check. 2013, 2018.
Does work.
I kind of like Singler.
Who am I thinking of? Some Anderson.
Birdman?
No, not Chris Anderson, no.
Nick Collison?
That's what I was thinking of, not Anderson.
I think that might be better. I don't know. Because he was a Thunder all the time. He never left Thunder, right? Pretty sure Nick Collison never left Thunder.
I don't remember another team.
You think Collison's lower or Singler?
Probably Singler.
No.
He didn't do it?
Mm-mm.
Well, then Nick Collison.
He sure did. How's that not add up? 4.6%. Kyle Singler played somewhere before the Thunder? Oh. He might have. Second round pick from the NBA draft, Nick. Fuck.
Jimmy Lynn?
I don't even know if he got drafted.
Oh my god, I'm right straight out of Japan.
Clipper, second round pick. Second round pick, teammate of Derek Fisher. That one's gonna be hard, probably.
I'm not good with second round pick.
Second round pick, Nick. Let's just. Was Thanasis a first round pick? I think he was. Look here. To the Knicks.
He was.
He was a first rounder, I'm pretty
He was
sure.
to the 76ers. Because he
traded
he was in
the
their
Knicks.
D League.
I think he got drafted by the Knicks, or at least was like.
It was 76ers.
Maybe he got traded on draft day.
Well, it just doesn't work. Still first round.
I remember him in the fucking Knicks hat.
Shitbag.
Shitbag. Terrible player. Fuck. Second round picks I'm not good with at all. Quentin Grimes, is he a second round pick?
Sounds right.
Or was
he didn't draft it?
He might have been a late first rounder though, because NBA anything after the lottery is kind of like a fucking mid round pick in the NBA. Fuck, man, I don't know. Second round picks. Who are scrubs from like just like role players? The Knicks. Is it a all time? Like, is it a fucking
Quinn Grimes,
Miles McBride? Miles McBride.
I don't hate that.
It's from McBride. Okay, second round pick, huge. 10%. Clippers second round pick.
10%. That's kind of crazy, actually.
Second round pick for the Clippers. Was Bones Highland a second round pick?
He wasn't drafted by the Clippers, though.
He wasn't. He was drafted by the Nuggets, but he's on the Clippers right now.
Does that count?
I don't know. How's Kyle Singler not on the team? That one confuses me. Clippers second round pick. Or team in a Derek Fisher. Only got one guess left. I missed the Singler. I'm pretty how? It's pissing me off.
He played in Detroit.
Kyle Singler?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't ever on the Thunder?
No, he did, but he didn't.
Oh, he was drafted by Detroit.
He played. He played in 2014.
No way. On the Thunder?
14-15.
So Derek Fisher didn't end his career. Oh, he might have finished his 13-14.
2013. Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
That hurts.
That hurts. Clipper second round pick or Derek Fisher second round pick. I don't know about second round pick or Derek Fisher.
Rick Fox? No, you used him. Fuck.
Clipper second round pick. Clipper second round pick.
Wait, we didn't use Rick Fox, did we?
Was he second round pick?
I don't think it was first.
I feel like I knew Rick Fox was big time coming out. Maybe.
Something I go with that. Just I don't think he's that good.
He could be either, but I don't want to guess that. He could have been. We could be looking stupid as hell thinking he was first second round pick. He might have. I feel like he was big out of college or whatever, high school, whatever. Fuck. He's a known name.
All right, we're not going to use Rick Fox because I'm going to look it up actually. We're not going to use him.
We're going to do the Clipper. Second round pick from the Clippers. Bol?
He was the 24th overall pick.
Bol was second round pick, wasn't he? Not by the Clippers, but he's drafted by the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Second round pick?
Was he second?
Or was he like late first?
I'm not good with this.
These late first, early seconds are confusing.
Monte Morris.
Who's the Clippers shitty players right now? Like just scrubs. Ooh. BJ Boston?
Who's that one guy? Terrence Mann?
Was he a second round pick?
Oh.
I'm just gonna run it.
Run BJ Boston.
Boston might have been a fucking lottery pick, low key. Nope, he wasn't. Let's go. W. It's a solid grid. We missed one, and it was literally by a year. Unfortunate. We'll head to NFL. NFL. Click on it. There we go. We have a Lion on here. Lions won Super Bowl. So a Lions player who won a Super Bowl.
Matthew
Stafford. Anybody else? Let's try to go deeper. Who left the Lions and won a Super Bowl? Golden Tate? He won with Seattle, didn't he? He won with Seattle?
I don't think he's on Seattle's team. No, he wasn't.
When he won the Super Bowl? He had the catch against the Packers. Is that a different year?
Yeah, that's different.
They had a 3-year stretch where they lost the Falcons in the NFC Championship. Or semifinals. Then we lost to San Francisco that year.
Divisional round?
Yeah. Divisional round, we lost. We beat them, and then we lost to San Francisco.
Their receivers were Doug Baldwin, I don't think Golden Tate played in the Super Bowl years.
Yes, he did.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't remember him being in the Super Bowl.
Maybe not Super Bowl, but he was definitely. Russell Wilson threw the touchdown pass and he caught it in the end zone against Packers. It was a big old deal because they just said he didn't catch it.
That wasn't that year. That was a regular season game. That was like Russell Wilson, like rookie year.
I don't think it was regular season. I think it was a playoff game.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It
wasn't a playoff game.
It was regular. I swear, regular season.
Was it like week 17?
I don't think so. It was like middle of the season, I think.
Are you sure? I feel like it was a playoff game.
Because they overturned it like a couple days later. And they improved like the Seahawks record, obviously. It was on Monday Night Football.
No, the Seahawks won the game.
I know, because they overturned the decision a few days later.
Are you sure? What?
They did, yeah.
Did that happen? I don't recall that. They overturned a decision after the game?
Yes. Because it was an interception. I know the play you're talking about, the Hail Mary in the end zone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was an interception. It was not.
At first it was not, yes. But then they overturned it a couple days later.
Tie always goes to the receiver.
It wasn't a tie, though.
It was a tie.
I don't know. Well, they overturned it. I remember.
I don't remember them overturning it. They overturned it?
Let me look it up.
What? I don't remember that at all.
Golden Tate.
They overturned. Was it like? I thought it was a playoff game.
Yeah, it's called the Fail Mary play.
Huh. No way. Why do I have a different recollection of that then? I thought it was a playoff game and the Seattle fucked over the Packers in the playoffs. And they overturned it like days later?
Mm-hmm.
No way, that's crazy. Lion Panther. Why do I not remember that? What week was it? Did it say the week on it?
It was on September 24th, 2012. So this was Russell Wilson's rookie year.
That was like the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My timeline's confused. The Lions Super Bowl. We have Stafford. Is that it?
No, there's got to be another player.
No. He didn't win. They lost. Since it's C.J. Gardner-Johnson, they lost. I don't hate Stafford. I can't really think of anybody else off the top of my head. Stafford's probably like fucking only 44%. That would be like 90%. Panther, Lion.
The DB I'm thinking of.
Panther, Lion, Super Bowl. Not Super Bowl. Panther, Lion, player. Is it a Kitna? Did he play with the Panthers?
Bounced around.
Couldn't tell you he played with the Panthers.
He played for the Cowboys, Bengals, and Lions. That's all I know.
Yeah. At least.
I didn't even know he played for the Cowboys until he did that grade.
Well, I accidentally guessed him.
Yeah,
fucking worked out. Panther, Lion. Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah.
Teddy.
Yes.
15%. Lion, 4th or 5th round pick. Jesus Christ.
Okay, sure, I guess.
The one is an Amendola 4th round pick. Because he wrote down every fucking name.
Yeah, 16 receivers.
Every name. And then Hooker. Was he a 3rd round pick?
He was 3rd round pick.
I think you're right. 3rd round pick.
I think Amon was a late 3rd. I don't know if it's a 4th.
Oh, you can just dig deeper. Aleem McNeil.
What pick was he?
Surely a mid-round pick. Isaiah Buggs.
True.
I know some deep line because purely off of fucking. I don't know if Buggs was drafted actually. I don't want to put that down. Did they draft James Houston, or is he undrafted?
Oh, I think he was on. I think he was undrafted. I remember your dad texting me about it. Then yeah, James Houston, he's pretty good.
He had 4 sacks in 2 games.
I know, undrafted guy.
What a find. Fuck. 4th round pick. Who was their most recent 4th round pick? Can you think of one?
No.
It was Gibbs, Campbell, Branch. What a draft. Campbell's not very good, but Gibbs and Branch were fucking home runs. I thought we were trading up for him, Brian Branch. 2 years in a row we traded up and I got blue balls. It was absolute blue balls. Traded up, drafted Matthew Bergeron, then traded up and drafted Rook. I thought we were gonna get Brian Branch and Jerzon Newton.
Oh,
that's what I thought we were gonna have. Yeah. Like I was like, no way, and we ended up with fucking Rook and Matt Bergeron. We could have Brian Branch and Johnny Newton. Stupid. 4th or 5th round pick though. The Lions.
Oh, that game did not get overturned. Seahawks just won it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like no way they returned. That's crazy.
I think I remember saying the Packers were gonna protest again.
I was thinking maybe if it got overturned in the game, but no way they went back into the game and overturned it.
They should have.
I don't know if they should have. I think that like the Packer had possession of it coming down, and then like Golden Tate grabbed it and they like went down together.
I don't know.
And like Ty goes the base runner, Ty goes the receiver. I feel like it was just a shitty fucking way to end the game.
Yeah, it wasn't Monday Night Football though.
I thought it was a fucking playoff game for some reason. Did they have? There was another game that was like that in the playoffs where it was like a weird.
The Des Bryant catch.
No, I'm thinking more of like a Hail Mary kind of like who caught it kind of thing. I don't remember. 4th, 5th round. We gotta figure this out.
Right.
Pettigrew was he a 4th or 5th round pick? Brandon Pettigrew.
I'm not good with other draft picks that aren't on my team.
Who's that receiver they drafted? Oh, that punched. He got in a fight like Tyson or Titus. Justin, it was like Titus.
When was this?
This was like Geno Smith draft class, I think. It's not a good pull, but it's a good pull. It's just I can't remember if he played for the team or not. I don't hate running Lee McNeil. No.
Fuck.
He might have been undrafted, or even he could have went fucking around and got 3rd round pick. Lion 4th or 5th? Or he could have been a 6th or 7th too.
I should look it up.
Can't remember. Chargers Super Bowl winner. Drew Brees. Panther Charger.
He was a 3rd round pick.
Was he?
Fucker.
Panther Charger. Elvin Benjamin. Did he get signed by the Chargers?
Oh, I don't know.
As a tight end? And who was the Bills? I can't remember if he was. That's why am I going like the maybes, dude? There's gotta be for sure as we're just skipping. Fuck. Jared Cook. Dude, Jared Cook played for every team. Him and Ben Watson. I have no idea.
Jared Cook played for the Panthers.
I genuinely don't know who was.
I think Jared played for the. Oh, hang on. He's got signed by the Chargers. I don't think he hasn't played a game for him yet. I don't think it's gonna count.
I don't know if that's gonna count either. I'm gonna run it though. I think it should count.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Let's think. Kickers. Kickers are good.
Graham Gano is all-time.
Michael Badgley. He played for the Panthers.
No, he's a Lion. Panther Charger. Talk to me. Are we going with a little bit of safety? DB. I'm thinking DB. I'm thinking no, he never played for the Panthers. Not Well.
What are you thinking?
Well.
Oh,
Well came back a little bit. He didn't play for the Panthers. Hayden Hurst is the only thing I can think of, really. Jimmy Clausen, did he ever play the Chargers?
Fuck, I haven't heard that name.
He might have, but
so long.
I can't remember.
Charger
Panther. It's not easy. Charger Panther. I feel like there's one we're missing, obviously, but running back maybe. Who was that?
Who's the one light skinned running back that they had during Philip Rivers days?
Donald Brown?
No, not him. He wore 30.
Ryan Matthews.
Him.
Was he a Panther?
I don't know.
Ryan Matthews. I've heard that name so long.
That's a deep pull right there.
I kind of want to go Hurst. Well, he's for sure. So, like, we could even just say, like, you're fucking us. I guess. Fuck off. Fuck you. Charger mid-round pick. When was Keenan Allen drafted?
Oh, he was the third. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Charger, 5th. Fucking hell. I don't even know about specific rounds. I know first rounders, then like maybe seconds, and then everything else is just not relevant. Mid rounder, late round pick.
Who did they take the 4th, 5th round this year?
Well, it doesn't count obviously because Hurst didn't count.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
He's currently on the fucking team. You can fuck yourself. Whatever. 4th, 5th round pick. Charger. I'm gonna run Kamara for this one. 5th round pick. That's 5. 4th and 5th round. That says 5+ rushing touchdowns.
Are you sure it's a 4th round pick?
I'm pretty sure.
I think about a 3rd.
He might have been a 3rd round pick.
Fuck.
This is awful.
Fuck.
It's a bad grid. It's just like the picks, man. I can't remember what Kamara's. He must have been a 3rd.
I think he was.
I thought it was a 4th.
I think he was late 3rd. He's a 2017 draft class. Look at it.
I thought he was a 4th round pick.
You know, this graph already sucks. So you know, I'm gonna cheat now.
I don't even. I'm pretty sure it's a 4th. I remember him being 4th. Does he not have 5 rushing touchdowns in a season?
That'd be crazy if he doesn't. Yeah, he was a 3rd round pick.
Fuck.
Let's go with 4th
What was
round. He was fucking the 3rd pick in the 3rd round.
Oh.
He was a top 3 pick.
I thought he was a 4th.
So what teams do you need?
The Lion 4th, 5th round pick too.
Lions.
I'm gonna run Bugs for that.
Jalen Reeves Maben.
I'm running Bugs.
And then who else? Chargers.
It's not like Bugs either. It was a shambles. Absolute shambles of a grid.
Fuck.
Super Bowl with 5+ touchdowns. Fucking
Terrell Davis.
Sure. Come on.
Super Bowl champ. Well, the Chargers have a 4th pick this year, so that's fucking awesome.
McCaffrey.
Desmond King.
How am I going to type in McCaffrey? You pull up Ed McCaffrey. Honestly fucking crazy.
Let's look at some of the... Can we look at the results?
Not on that one. Doesn't do like that. I guess not. I guess we're fucking
stupid.
That's our knowledge on
Jamal Agnew.
I just don't know specifically 4th, 5th rounds.
I don't either.
I could tell you like
keep looking. That's a good pick.
I think anything outside the 2nd round, I'd start getting spacey on my memory for sure.
Denver with a shit pick selected Jake Butt. George Kittle was taken right after.
Oh yeah, Jake Butt went to Michigan. Michigan tight end.
Sure is.
Think that's gonna do it.
Do it for episode number 9.
That should be a short episode. You guys probably come in your pants.
Shittier grid. It's our shittest grid.
Worst football grid for sure. That was a bad grid. Pirtle again. 2 for 2 on getting Pirtle and 2 guesses. Like, I mean,
it's what we do.
We'll come back to
It's
Pirtle.
what LeBron
We'll come
does.
back to Pirtle next episode. But this whole episode will come out the 28th. So then the episode that comes out on the 4th will be our week 1 predictions for each game. That'll come out.
We're bringing those back,
Wednesday
baby.
Before Thursday Night Football, and those will be clipped and then put on TikTok easily. Boom, boom. Look at the TikToks. I just made 6 TikToks that I'm going to be posting once a day for the next 6 days. I made them yesterday. So, episode 7. Hopefully you enjoy it. It'll be cool. It comes out in 20 minutes. But that'll do it. We'll probably have one more episode similar to this. And then we'll like try to get the rooms things going on and clutch up, honestly. But that'll do it. Any last words?
Go Bengals.
Falcons are going to start 1-0 against the Steelers.
Please do.
Well, hey, we'll show you our fantasy teams for when we get done. We have a draft this weekend with all the boys. We'll show you our teams, and we'll have bragging rights.
Sure
Boom.
will.
All right. Episode 9 done. Let's go.